What's good? What's goody? Came to talk to y'all for 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Nothing too crazy. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to go live later, so we go live now. We go live now to get some thoughts off my chest because what I just heard really it pissed me off, and I hate to bring up this stuff, but sometimes you got to. Sometimes you got to. You know. Let me let a couple people jump in here before I go too far, but I 100% want to talk to y'all, so I'm gonna let it fill up a little bit. Can't stay here too long. Can't do an hour today, because I'm it's clearly work hours. But we here for a second. We here for a second. Told y'all I'll try to get y'all some daytime live streams anyway, so we gonna do it. JB's in here, Michael V's in here, Brandon Fife's in here, D's in here, Kelvin Hicks is in here. What's goody? PJ Perry, Darian Martin, Paul Gaines, Glenn White. What's up with my dog Glenn White? What's good? What's good, bro? Dak Owens is in here. What's good? Dak Owens send Jalen Carter to prison that's a wild name. That's a wild name. That's a wild. You know how to ignore that. Hit the like button. As my dog Dak Owens send Jalen Carter to prison. Put up in there. Brandy was good. Lunch break room. That's a fact. I can't do a live later. I wanted to. I was actually supposed to jump in with Boss. I got to hit Boss on the Got to text my dog Boss and let him know. I don't know if I can jump later, but I'm in here. I'm in here. What I heard from about Jerry Jones just kind of it bugged me out, y'all. It bugged me out. Let me see how many people's in here. I know a bunch of other people's live, so I just wanted to get this off my chest. So if everybody don't see it, they'll catch it on the replay. They will catch it on the replay. 75 people here, man. Hit the like button for me, man. Let's get it as many likes as possible while I'm in here on this little quick little lunch break. Um, also, while it fills up a little bit, King Reno, my dog's in here. Was goody. Was goody. Um, I want to shout out my channel sponsor, Sleeper, um, for sponsoring the video. Appreciate Sleeper and what they're doing for the channel, powering their channel throughout the football season. Um, I want y'all to know that. Hold on. Got a little new thing I can add to there. Hold on, give me a second. I think I got it in here. Hold on. Let me go ahead and bring that up on the screen. Oh, there we go. CFT trying to improve some things. Y'all don't laugh at me. Um, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you tap in with Sleeper, number one daily fantasy picks. Get 100% deposit match bonus when you use code CFT when you join up. I wanted to get this not out of the way as a disrespect to my channel sponsor, but I didn't want to forget them. They showing love to me, showing love to y'all. The 100% match bonus is on fire. We're doing our picks later this week. Let me go in there and show the channel sponsor some love, and we'll go forward from there. All right, hold on one second.
Sleeper is the #1 fantasy sports app. It pays to know sports. Pick more or less on top players. Your first pick is on us, so start winning now. Play in Texas, Georgia, Minnesota, and 27 more states. Pick anytime across all sports, pregame or live. Over 10 million players are already on Sleeper. Make your picks count. Score up to 1,000 times your cash. Join today. Get up to $100 credit using code CFT. Call your shot on Sleeper. Download now.
All right, there we go. Had to show the, you know what I'm saying, show them some love. You know what I'm saying? Channel sponsor showing me love. Got to show them some love. Um, Darius Burns, love the channel, Ron. Appreciate you. What Jerry do now? I'm gonna let y'all hear what Jerry did. Mike Jenkins here, ops checking in. I'm gonna let y'all hear what Jerry did. It kind of pissed me off. I don't know if I'm misconstruing it or hearing it wrong, but I feel like he finally admitted what was being hinted at. And I know y'all gonna probably throw tomato cans at me, and I said let's move on, but I do want to put a book into this whole Micah thing, because I can't. If it genuinely pisses me off, I feel like it's worth talking about. Is that fair? King Control, what's good with you? Is that fair? If it's something that genuinely pisses me off, like I'm not joking, makes me mad. 130 people. I know we can get it to 100 likes. 100 likes, please. Last 50 people, last 49 people. Can I get the like button for me? That would be much appreciated. We got 51 likes right now. So y'all do me the biggest favor. Last 50 people, let's get it to 100, then we'll build from there. Let me see if I can get this pulled up. You know, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. All right. We had 68 likes. We almost there. As y'all come in. Appreciate y'all. I don't understand Grandpa Jerry. I ain't even mad about the Micah thing no more, but I am mad when I feel like I'm getting played with. The Micah situation caused a divide in the fan base. Not a full divide, but a lot of us was arguing whether we wanted to keep Micah. Some people was like done with Micah, trade him. And look, wherever you feel out on that, that's fine with me. But when you feel like your owner's playing with your emotions, okay. Matu says, bro, how the hell you gonna sneak a live in middle of the day? My dog, my 2 cents, dog. My fault, dog. My fault, dog. My fault. I had to. I can't go live later like I want to. So we gonna talk right now. JC Cowboys Network, man. My dog. What's good with you, JC? Doing some of the best breakdowns and doing some of the best content, Cowboys Nation, man. If you're not familiar, go tap into JC's channel, especially right now. Well, actually in off season too, he's doing great breakdowns on the players and other things. So go tap into my brother's channel, hit the subscribe over there too. And before I play this Jerry clip, trying to stay in a positive mood, even though Jerry pisses me off. We 19 likes away from 100. So let's get it to 100 because we got 178 people in here. Please, last 50 people hit the like button. We are very, very close, y'all. Very, very close to let me see if I can get it on my phone because I might not be able to get it on here. We are very close to 33,000. Very close. And I take all the subs. I appreciate we're 75 away from 33,000. Well, we were. I lost three. No. We closer. Can't even count. We 68 people from 33,000. So if you're not subscribed and you rock with the content, hit the subscribe button. Appreciate you. No doubt, JC. You know what I'm saying? You do good work. I'm just letting people know that might not be familiar. That's how I carry it in the community, man. We got to show love to each other. You know what I'm saying? We all got our things that we good at. I can't do what you do, but I can point people in your direction. I can't do what you do, bro. Them breakdowns be fire. Now, all right, let me play. Jerry just admitted this. Let me cut to the chase. I'm sorry I've been stringing y'all along for 7 minutes. Jerry just went on and basically he was on 103.5 The Fan doing his weekly interview, which pisses me off because when Jerry Jones gets in there and starts talking, he just aggravates me to no end. He's going to say some shit that's going to like just put me in a bad mood, you know. And today they were talking about the Micah situation because it's something that's not going to die. I hate it. I don't want everyone to talk about it. I didn't put it in the thumbnail. I didn't say Micah, you know, because I know y'all tired of hearing it. But he did come in. What's it, a trilogy? Sir Dog, what's good? Jap Visions, appreciate the subscribe. You a real. We still got a link up too, JC. I'll be in Maryland next week. DM me, JC. I'll be in Maryland next week. One of my close friends is having a 40th birthday party, so I'll be up there soon. Jerry, in this whole Micah situation, they were going back and forth, and he made it seem like the reason why he didn't sign Micah was because he felt disrespected. Todd Church was good by Micah's agent, right? And it made sense to me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, Jerry, you the bigger man. Figure it out. The reason why Jerry wasn't answering the phone for Micah was because I don't think Jerry ever planned on signing Micah Parsons. I don't know when that changed. I think he did at some point, but I don't think Jerry planned on signing Micah no more. I feel like Jerry genuinely moved on and was like, I think I want to trade him. So I'm going to let y'all hear this audio clip. And look, man, I know when you're in the art of trying to figure out how to get the most for a player, because he didn't get the most he could probably. You can't tell everybody your plan. But when I'm sitting here fighting the good fight, arguing like, yo, sign Micah and all this extra stuff, and then come to find out you never planned on signing him, that shit is aggravating. I can't ignore it. I know it's not going to change the fact that Mike is traded, but I want to put a book into this just myself. All right, hold on. I'll play the clip. My fault, y'all. I just had to give y'all my rundown as to why I'm a little angry. Let me see if I can find it. All righty. Let me see. I like that. All right, we're gonna play audio clip from earlier. We're gonna play it. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear it. And we got 235 people in here. Appreciate y'all. We at 108 likes. So 250 people, my fault. Let's get it to 200 likes. The more likes, the better. So hit the like button for me as I rock in here for another like 30 minutes. All right, let's go. Let me hit this audio for y'all. I'll start it back over.
Jerry, there was a reported offer over the weekend that Philadelphia had made in a trade for Micah. Was that a flat no, or was there a counter offer that would have been made?
No counter offer, and to the interest, the thought all along was to see where the interest level was, and
that was the first thing that when I heard this clip, I'm driving home for lunch real quick. I wasn't even gonna make no content. I was gonna do a video later. I'm driving home for lunch. I'm listening to the clip because I don't have time to hear all this stuff at work all the time. And I said, hold on, your goal was to figure out the interest. Why in the are you listening to interest? The goal should have been to figure out how to sign Micah. You should be trying to figure out, well, let's counter offer. We wanted to figure out the interest. That's why I was like, hold on. So I had to start the little interview over. And I was like, what is Jerry talking about?
the thought all along was to see where the interest level was, and that was very important. And from the get-go, that was an effort on our part to chum up interest, and that's a part of what was going on during those months that we were talking about Micah. And as it would happen, as it always happens, once that interest started really peaking, then you started having that phone ring. And that's exactly what the plan was, to see if that phone would ring and the proposition be there enough to for us to make the move.
So you mean to tell me, and I see my dog Michael Hewitt, we're gonna talk about your post in a second. I can put down the screen because I'm not mad at that. I'm over the trade. What are we gonna do? Let's with these ones to get us to the bowl this year. Unless we rebuild and those ones are worthless. Now I feel you, Michael Hewitt. I feel your emotion on that because that's how I've been. That's how I've been. I've been like, yo, it don't matter. Let's just move on. Let's just move on. Why are we still talking about it? Almost 300 people here, 127 likes. Can I get, what is that? I can't even do math. 73 more likes to get it to 200 really quickly. I hear you on that, Michael Hewitt. It makes sense. But to hear Jerry basically just saying, hey, man, I never was going to trade. I was never going to sign him. You was never going to sign him. That's basically what he said. So the reason why it pissed me off is because I make content. I argue on the Twitter streets daily. All that shit was for nothing. You was out all that battling and sign Micah. We need to figure out how to sign Micah. All this confidence I had for months. I'm sorry, y'all. I know if you're not doing content daily, it probably didn't bother you as much outside of the actual trade. But for me to be that invested for months on end and days on end, and we gonna sign Micah and try to come in here and convince y'all it's cool, it's fine. We gonna keep him. He one of the best players in the world, which he is. All that energy to hear this motherfucker, I'm sorry to curse, to hear him come on and say, yeah, man, we was gonna trade him anyway. What the fuck? Sorry, excuse my language. And I get it, Jerry. You can't show your hand or you're not gonna get no bread. Basically, no one's gonna give you no good compensation, but you genuinely didn't want to keep. Jerry played the hell out of me, Tim Franklin. Yes, he did. Jerry got you. Jerry don't care about your content, bro. You all right. Jerry does not. Jerry probably don't even know who I am. But that don't make it less frustrating. Oh, I played myself. Oh, I played myself hard. And I appreciate y'all rocking with me and supporting me. But this is frustrating. And I can see this right here. Micah still, yeah, man. I'm sorry. This is me venting, feeling like I got played. Cowboys hater, herder. That's a hard name to say. I feel like I played myself, yo. I do. It's just frustrating. Hold on, let me trying to make sure I get these things on up. It is. It's crazy work. Let me finish this little interview. My fault. And we're going to move on to the Giants after this. I just wanted to talk about this for like 15 minutes. My fault. We're going to move on to the Giants. I promise.
It was, as it always happens, once that interest started really peaking, then you started having that phone ring. And that's exactly what the plan was, to see if that phone would ring and the proposition be there enough to for us to make the move. It was always a case of we understand what kind of player Micah is. He's an outstanding player, great player. He's a great player. But if the principle specifically is with our system the way we have it today, if we can get 4, 5, 6 players for one player, that's better for our opportunity to win the thing. And that's what it was about. And it didn't surprise me. We had others call. The closer we got to the time we traded Micah, the more the phone started ringing.
All right, so I'm going to put a book in on this. And then we're going to talk a little bit of Giants and stuff because, like I said, I couldn't go live later. So I wanted to tap in. I got my first super chat while I was doing that. Shout out to James Small. Appreciate you, James Small. Let's go, boys. Appreciate you. Throw some fire in there for James Small. We don't discriminate. We appreciate all love and support. $2 super chat. Throw some fire emojis in there for him. Yeah, Jerry played me. I don't know if y'all care much because he's gone and we are going to move on. But damn, Jerry played the hell out of me, and he played the hell out of the fans, thinking that he was ever going to consider signing Micah. Now, this could have flip-flopped, and this could just be his story. Jerry could just be lying. Jerry is prone to lie. This could be the way he's spinning it. But this don't help me feel better that you traded Micah after watching Micah go crazy the other day, that you never planned on trying to keep him. There were other ideas you could have kept. And then you got the people that hate Dak Prescott, like, why you ain't get rid of him? Some people didn't like CeeDee Lamb. Why you ain't get rid of him? And I always had a plan that you could have signed all of them. You could have signed all of them. But to have him comfortably come out and be like, yeah, man, we just wanted to see how much interest we can get. So we just, that was always the plan. Always the fucking plan. So all these months of me saying, yo, they're going to sign him. There ain't no way they ain't going to sign him. You probably don't even dislike this the kicker, y'all. This the kicker. And I promise we're gonna get we're gonna talk some Giants in 2 seconds. Because I don't think this game gonna be as easy as we want it to be. We still got some things to worry about with this game. We can't approach no game at 0-1 like we definitely gonna win. All right. This the kicker. Jerry Jones probably don't even dislike David Mulligetta or Mulligetta, whatever his name is. Jerry probably don't even dislike dude. All this shit, we think Jerry and David Mulligetta don't like each other. Jerry probably don't even got no problem with dude. We had 175 likes. Can we get it to 250? Let me get 75 more likes from for the last couple people that jumped in. Jerry probably don't even dislike David Mulligetta. All of this is posturing. It ain't even personal. And I guess that's business. And I got to realize that. This wasn't personal. Jerry had already made his mind up with this ownership group or whatever. We're going to trade him. Now, you would say, well, if that was the plan, you should have gotten more. And maybe he should have. But do realize the reason why he had to send him to Green Bay is No team is taking Micah if Micah not doing an extension. So it's a two-way street. No bad team that would have gave us everything was not going to give us Micah or take Micah if he wasn't going to agree to sign. They wasn't going to take our problem. So it probably had to be a two-way street. Hey, we'll trade you to Green Bay. That's a winning team. They'll pay you. We'll get the draft picks, etc. That's all. It's just stupid. I just feel stupid, y'all. $10 super chat from James Stahl. Appreciate you, Jerry. Just talking now. It's over. It is over. So we'll put a pin in that. I really, at this point, I just felt stupid. So clean slate. Thank y'all for coming to my Rome talk, TED talk, CFT talk, whatever. I had to lay myself on the couch and stare at the ceiling. If anybody been through therapy and just kind of, talk and let y'all know that shit pissed me off. I played myself royally. You never was going to sign them. All of this back and forth. Literally, we had people fighting. Content creators got into beef. All kinds of shit behind this. And you never planned on signing him? Shit, one of the Cowboys players got me blocked right now behind this shit. And I was supporting him and Micah. And they still blocked me. So, a lot of emotions getting played with. It's sad. When you're not in control, you are a puppet on a string. Played myself. Now, Edgar Sanchez, go ahead and rewind a little bit. Check the beginning of the stream out because everybody's probably tired of me talking about Micah and Jerry. I just hated that I felt like I played myself, but it is what it is. We all take L's. You know what I'm saying? 207 people likes in here. Go ahead and hit the like button for me. I got another about 18 minutes I can rock with y'all before I got to dip and head back to work. So we're going to rock a little bit. I cannot confirm nor deny what player blocked me. You guys use your context clues. But I still like the player. That's still my dog. And I want him to go crazy. We ain't got to be friends. Shit, it is what it is. Now, y'all know me. I'm players first, whether they like me or not. Jerry still gets on my goddamn nerves. Giants game. How many of y'all are nervous about the Giants game? Anybody worried about it? Yes or no? Anybody nervous about the Giants game at all? And as y'all come in, hit the like button. Anybody that just jumped in the stream, I appreciate you. I know this was impromptu. I got about 350 people watching, give or take. 214 likes. Hit that like button for me. Let me go back to my comments. I know I've just been talking. It's good, CFT. We all emotional. Yeah, I was Carl Thomas, Jackie Smith. I hate it. I really wanted dude. I wanted him to resign here, and it was never a possibility. So I'm just hyped for no goddamn reason. Man, it's the Giants. The Giants do suck overall. But they have some things. Remember, styles make fights. And when you go back and watch our offensive line, although we didn't give up any sacks because your quarterback has a extremely good release, he has great pocket presence. I know. Here I go bigging up Dak Prescott. The world is coming to an end. The people that hate Dak, they hate when I give him props. Quick release, great pocket presence. He's moving around a lot better. That helped him not get sacked. But at the end of the day, there were tons of pressures. Tons of pressure. You know what I'm saying? We can't act like we didn't get any pressures. I'll pull it back up. We had 7, 9, 11, 13 pressures. 13 pressures from the Eagles, who don't have a great pass rush, in my opinion. The Giants do. They have really good linebackers. Their secondary leaves a lot to be desired, in my opinion. They got a pretty decent corner. Nothing scary in the back end to me. Not on the Giants. Not to me. But their front four, front seven is pretty formidable. That's the strength of their team. Abdul Carter, Brian Burns, Kayvon Thibodeau, Dexter Lawrence. whoever else I can't remember over there. The Giants got a pass rush. Let's not act stupid. If you go into a fight ignoring the strengths of your opponent, you're going to get your ass beat. Right? I don't know what this dude, this Eagles fan that's in here talking crazy, but he should be quiet before I get him thrown out the club like Jazzy Jeff. The team physicality and mentally is different. I believe that, Doc Holliday. I do. Let me read this super chat real quick from my dog Freshman Cut It. Appreciate you. Honestly think Jerry faking. He just trying to make himself not look stupid for not signing him. Jerry 100% could be lying. Thank you for that $5 super chat. But even if it's a lie, don't say that. You make me feel worse. Find a better lie. Say I really tried. This is what I get. Like, lie. I kind of feel like it's true because you could just lie. The fan base would love to hear you say, I couldn't, like, what would the true story? You making it worse by saying you was always going to trade him, in my opinion. $5 super chat from B-Bird. Appreciate you. Nah, it was personal. He could not get him at the price that Jerry Jones wanted. Dak was personal also. That's why he traded for Trey. He gets into his feelings. He getting this. You do. That's true, B-Bird. And thank you for that $5 super chat. That's true. That's true. Bernard Betton, Rome, it hurts losing Micah. We still are good enough to win 11 or 13 games if we grow as the season goes on. Keep your head up, bro, and putting out great content. Appreciate you. I don't want to give no lofty win goals quite yet. We got to put work in. So I'm not going to do that. Like, we can win this, we can win that. I don't even want to do that. Just keep working. I want the Cowboys to keep working. But what I was saying about the Giants as we start to delve into it, because we still got some time. We still got some time the rest of the week. I don't want us to ignore this team. They are very dangerous. We lost the game. Philly the podcast. What up with you, dog? Feels good to have no stress. That's a lie. Let me read this super chat real quick. $4.99 super chat. Healthy Dak doesn't lose to the Giants. This ain't a trap game. Russell Wilson starting. We are good. I agree, Trilogy. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I know we beat them 13 times in a row. That's true. But I don't want to overlook nobody. We ain't in that position. We ain't just coming off a Super Bowl win. We coming off a year where we didn't make the playoffs and we lost our first game. That's the reality. We need to keep that as a hunger. We should not be approaching no game like we got it. I don't care how many times we beat them in a row. Because then we'll be sitting there looking stupid like, damn, we lost that one? We 0-2 and the Giants is 1-1? No, we got to approach this game like the Giants are dangerous. That's how we got to approach them. They're a wounded animal and they frustrated and they might come after us crazy. Let me just address my dog, Philly the podcast. Stop lying to me, dog. I keep tabs on your team. There's no stress. Your fucking GM signing up half the league because he's nervous. Like, I ain't stupid. You can't play with me like anybody else. I've been covering this team. I came in with you about 5 years ago. It's not gonna work with me. Howie Roseman ain't signing these players for fun. If he was comfortable with his roster, no one will be getting signed. Now, I'll give Howie this. Howie Roseman goes to fix issues he sees are there. And my team just lets him be. I give you props on that. I ain't never argued that, though. But to act like there's no stress, oh, hell no. I follow too many Eagles people. Y'all nervous as hell about cornerback 2. Y'all worried about putting Cooper DeJean on the outside because you think he can't play outside. You know what I'm saying? You didn't sign Zadarius Smith. You didn't trade it for a running back. You traded for people last week. You tried to get Bennett in the summer. That shit ain't work. When y'all brought Bennett in, y'all act like he was the second coming. He was trash. Y'all working out Mike Hilton because the other Adoree Jackson is super trash. Come on, man. Y'all signed a pass rusher because y'all couldn't get a sack on Dak Prescott. Come on, man. You can't fool me. You can't. Darius Slay not walking through that door. Brandon Graham not walking through that door. Josh Sweat not walking through that door. Y'all got holes. We the least of your worries. Y'all don't got to worry about us. But Patrick Mahomes ain't no slouch. He going to be able to take advantage of that. Matthew Stafford going to be able to take advantage of that. Baker Mayfield going to be able to take advantage of that. Y'all don't got to worry about us. We see y'all in about 8 weeks. But right now, there's holes in that. If they watch the film like we did, there's cracks in that armor. Coop can play outside my ass. Don't do that. I gave you your 5 minutes of fame. We could do a show if you want to do that. But nah, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. You know I know your team, dog. That false bravado don't work with me. I see y'all on Twitter and in the comments scrambling. Y'all scrambling. You trying to play with me. I know the Eagles very well. When y'all truly cocky or when y'all nervous. Y'all nervous. Out here fucking shaking your ass and begging, please don't suspend Jalen Carter. Please. They're trying to ruin our season. Oh my God. Please don't suspend Jalen Carter. Come on, man. I know y'all. Another $5 super jack for my dog Trilogy. Healthy Dak doesn't lose the. Oh, I already got that one. My fault. My fault, Trilogy. Thank you. My fault, Trilogy. My fault. I just want us to approach this game. I feel like we're a better roster than the Giants, top to bottom. First and foremost, we got a better quarterback. I don't give a damn they put Jackson Dart in. They can't. Jackson Dart seems to have some talent, but he's not Dak Prescott. We have an angry CD Lamb that cannot wait. Not only do we have CD Lamb who went for 100+ yards last week, and that was a bad game. We got an angry CD Lamb. An angry CD Lamb. We have an angry George Pickens because George Pickens, unless he's hiding under a rock or not paying attention, he's been getting disrespected all week. Hey, George, your effort was bad on routes when you didn't get the ball. You didn't put no yards up. People are acting like all he's getting is hate from the national media. The trade wasn't worth it. He's going to crash out. I can't wait to see George Pickens prove people wrong. So those things are in play. Last week, we did show that we can actually run the ball. We did. We did. But I ain't satisfied. Jadon Blue can't get on the field. Jerry Jones did confirm that today. Jerry Jones came out and said Jadon Blue will probably be not active this week, and not Phil Maffa. He ain't playing either. But Mozzie Smith. I appreciate them not stringing that along. Let's stop playing games. And while I got y'all in here, while I got 414 of my closest friends, I didn't see we got up to there. Appreciate y'all. Where we at on the likes if we at 414? We should be at least 350. If I got 414 in here, I know I can get to 350. I know I can get to 350. I just know it. Hey, can I make a quick point? Can I make a quick point before because I love the clown Eagles fans. It's one of my favorite pastimes. It makes me happy. They not nervous, but they watching Cowboys streams midday. On your lunch break, you watching me with no Carter. Hey, Eagles fans, everybody that's watching, shut your bum ass up. Stop complaining about not having one of y'all had like 35 people in the top 100. Quarterback, running back, receiver, tight end. Half your team was in the top 100. One player not there and you complaining? Oh no, Jalen Carter wasn't. Shut up. Stop fucking whining. All them great players and you whining about one. We couldn't beat y'all like we wanted to because we ain't have one player. I thought y'all was unstoppable. I thought we shouldn't step on the field with you. What you need Jalen Carter for? Stop whining. Anyway, stupid ass fan base. One player was out. Oh no, our whole team is. Y'all got 35 all pros. Figure it out. Shit. Anyway, I feel like the Cowboys should not overlook the Giants because they're hungry and they're trying to turn their momentum around. Brian Daboll literally was trying to make a quarterback change this week, which means there's desperate. You right, Cowboy Cena. You right, Cowboy Cena. Dog, can we move on from the Eagles? You're taking bait easily. We're on the New York Giants. Cowboy Cena, you are right. You are 100% right. What's good, David J? When is Overshown expected to come back? They kept saying Thanksgiving. I'm hoping he can get back by Thanksgiving. I think that'd be perfect. So I'm hoping he can get back by Thanksgiving. Overshown right now. I'll go try to do some digging. I'll reach out to got a source or two. I ain't got no in-depth sources, but I got a source or two to see how he's looking. I don't think he's coming back no earlier. If anything, you should expect him a little later. But if we do our job and get to the playoffs, it'll be like having a hell of a trade. Remember, Overshown had 5 sacks last year, and he didn't finish the season. Unfortunately, he got hurt. I feel like Overshown 100% will come back and make a difference on this team, but we can't be sitting around waiting for him to come back. We got to just take it as a plus when he comes back. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. If Pickens I think this Cowboy Cena. I don't think you should bench somebody like George Pickens. It's Brian Schottenheimer's job. And look, oh no, Dak Prescott criticism. Who would have thought? It's Brian Schottenheimer's job and Dak Prescott's job as the starting quarterback, the veteran 10-year pro starting quarterback, to make sure a talent like George Pickens is fully involved. It's y'all job. Y'all should be meeting about it every day. How are we going to get George involved, keep him engaged? Because his talent is crazy. I don't want to hear, well, how do you do it? I don't care how you figure it out. Terrell Owens, Antonio Brown, who else? Ocho Cinco. I'm trying to think of receivers that just got a wild personality. Everybody not going to be CD Lamb, all, even keeled minded and everything like that. Wide receivers usually have wild temperaments. Figure it out. Make sure he feels involved. Why would you go get, I said this yesterday on my video. Tell me if I'm lying. It's a bad analogy, but I can't think of no other one. If you're trying to protect your home and you say, I need to go get some weapons. Irony that goes with weapons. I'm going to need to go get some weapons. Right? You're trying to protect your house. Keep everything straight. 327 likes, 447 people watching. Appreciate y'all. I need to go get some weapons, right? I got to protect my crib. Fair. You go get a shotgun. They said it's the best weapon to protect your crib. You never really even have to shoot nobody. Somebody break in, you hit the they usually get to running if they ain't got no tool with them. Fair. We went and got the shotgun. That is George Pickens. We getting into a fight, somebody breaking into our crib, and we choose to throw the hands instead of using the weapon. It don't quite make sense to me. We got the weapon. The opportunity has presented itself to use it this season. Last week, you ain't quite use it. Maybe you cocked it. Pause. That was crazy. That was a crazy statement. It was wild. But anyway, but you didn't use it. This is the week. My dog, J Tuck. What's good, Tuck? This is the week. We got to use that weapon. Why get something? First of all, Tuck just told me he got 2 shotguns. It just hit me. Don't tell people you got 2 shotguns. Let them find out when they come in the crib. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no weapons at all. I don't got nothing in here. I'm just chilling. But anyway, you don't have a weapon like that and you need it and be like, nah, I'm going to just throw the hands. This week, not only do you need to use the weapon, you need to put the league on notice that you got that motherfucker. We need to pop the trunk and show the league, hey, I got that thing in the trunk, just in case you was wondering. Because right now the league is like, oh, they're not even going to use George Pickens? It's lit. No, the Cowboys need to pop the trunk and be like, yo, just in case y'all thought it was sweet, I got that, got Yamin in the trunk. What's good, Jasmine Dye? How you doing? What's good? Hold on, my dog David J with the $20 super chat. Y'all throw some fire emojis in there for David. Glad I made it live. Appreciate you, David. Glad the goofy name I had is gone too. Russell Wilson was playing like ass on Sunday. He was, but I don't think we overlooked this team. We should not overlook no teams. I ain't worried about Pickens though. I ain't worried neither. I got, that's my dog. Thank you for that super chat. That's fire. Yeah, I ain't got no worries in George Pickens. Marcus, that hoodie is fire. This hoodie, wow, old. I've been wearing this since I started the channel. But it's my good luck hoodie. I'm going to tell y'all a little secret. I ain't wear this to work. My work shirt right over there. But I'm not going to come on here wearing a salmon shirt. So I threw a hoodie on, and then I'll change before I head back to work in about 5 minutes. I wasn't going to wear I wasn't going to come on here with the salmon on. Y'all wasn't going to clown me. Hold on, this shirt right here. Let me see if I get it. This the shirt. Y'all wasn't gonna clown me with the salmon. Nah, I can hear y'all now. CFT came here dressed polite. Nah, I threw the Cowboys hoodie on. Great question, Cowboys Cena. If we struggle against the Giants, should we be concerned? I'll answer you like an Eagles fan, the people they told me to stop talking to. Do the Eagles feel concerned? Maybe. Will they show it publicly? No, because it's hard to win in this league, especially against the division rival that you beat 13 times in a row. They got our game circled every year. The Giants is tired of losing to the Cowboys with Dak Prescott. 13 times in a row is a crazy number. So that's all the motivation they need. Now, they ain't going to say it's Cowboys weak like the Eagles, but they've been waiting. They could change their whole team's morale with one win. So we can't overlook them. If we struggle to beat them, we struggled to beat them last year. They add in players. Malik Neighbors can play. Their defensive line is official. You know what I'm saying? Even Cam Scatterboo, I hate to say this, was running hard last week. We can't overlook them. We can't. That's my biggest message today. We can't overlook the Giants. Do I think we're going to beat them? Yes, but that don't mean you overlook them. Nah. If we struggle, I'm going to take that win and get back focused. We're going to use that as a focusing chip. You know what I'm saying? One of the best receivers in history, Randy Moss, had a great point. One of the best receivers in history, Randy Moss, had a rep for losing interest if he didn't get the ball. Get him the ball, Dak. That's a fact. That's on Dak Prescott. The person that throws the football is Dak. As much as I want to put it on Shoddy's the one that throws. I mean, Dak throws the football. There's a route every play for George. You got to go in the huddle and say, George, run your routes. I'm going to come to you. Stay locked in. Stay focused. We ain't been doing that. We ain't been doing that at all. Shoddy does have that's a great point. See, this is why we come in. This is why we talk as a family. Shoddy's relationship and understanding of Russell's game. Shoddy does have a if anyone knows Russell Wilson's game and his deficiencies and things he's not good at, it's Shoddy. And we all know that Russ just trying to hit the deep ball, take the moon shot. We know that. But Shoddy knows what Russ ain't good at. I'm 100% believing that he's telling Eberflus that. But we should use this not only as a game to work, we should use it as a statement to let the league know, oh, they're way better than we thought. The Cowboys are way, because the next two games, if I'm being honest, before I get up out of here, I got to leave in about 2-3 minutes. The next two games, if we're being honest, should be wins. Chicago don't scare me. The Giants don't scare me. But we cannot, this is what I do not want us to do. We can't be overlooking the Giants and overlooking the Bears, looking at goddamn Green Bay. DJ saying, what's good with you? We can't. I know Green Bay. I came in here talking about dude for the first 20 minutes. We can't be looking at Green Bay. That shit is almost 3 weeks from now. We have to focus on New York, handle the business, then circle back around, lock back in, focus on humbling the Bears. And Caleb Williams, another quarterback that the league said is better than Dak before he took a snap, but he can't quite seem to put it together. The whole league told me that Caleb Williams is automatically better than Dak. They do this shit every year. Every year. Intelligent Savage, you from Richmond, VA? I'll be in Richmond in October. You know my homecoming's in October, Virginia Union. I'll be up there. Be out there deep with my frat and my other gentlemen that ain't fraternal, but they my brothers. Can we cut Tolbert? Hey, I wish I had the ability to. I don't. I wish I had the ability to. I don't. I hate to go. I hate when I got to cut my joint short. I should have. I was supposed to do 30 minutes. I always do longer than I'm supposed to. I was in here for 46 minutes. So I'm clearly getting back to work late, but I appreciate and love y'all. So that's what I do. Look, I got to slide up out of here. I just wanted to give y'all my thoughts on Jerry keeping it real and saying he was always going to trade Micah, which pisses me off. It is what it is. And I wanted to make one thing clear, man, as we prepare for the Giants, because it's only Tuesday. We can't overlook this team. We can't. We can't overlook this team. I don't care how bad they look. I don't care how inept Russell Wilson looks. Styles make fights. Our offensive line is still learning themselves, and their pass rush is really good. We have to take them seriously. Well, look, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for tapping in. Y'all got me all the requests, and y'all got me the 367 likes. So we are moving. But I'm gonna go ahead and slide up out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all afternoon. I might try to get y'all some more content later. But it probably won't be a live stream. I can't. I got something I got to do for the fan. But I'll chop it up with y'all soon, man. And hey, we are close too. Before I get up out of here, if you watch the stream fully and you got to the end, I am 63 people away from 33K. Do me the biggest favor. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button. Help get me to 33K. All right. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Y'all have a good rest.